Hello everyone, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. How are you all doing today? Hope so on a day all right. My correct people on top palace matter now is still there. Right now, the information where they reach us so is that Ile Ife elders, they have stormed the palace of Ile Ife kingdom to do the needful. Yes, so my correct people, allegedly during the time all these things we are starting, Ooni of Ife allegedly promised the people of Ile Ife that the Oloris are not going to be celebrating Xmas in that palace. So by Xmas Eve, all of them must have, jackpad from the palace of Ile Ife. So everybody believed that today being the 24th day of December, that all of them, in fact none, should remain in the palace. Hey, now it reached yesterday, the Oloris are still, no, it reached 20, the Oloris are still there. 21, the Oloris are still there. 22, the Oloris are still there. 23, the Oloris are still there. And today being the 24th, the Oloris are still there. Now we heard allegedly that the elders of Ile Ife, it's not even about the elders, it's not only the elders, because every group brought their representatives and they stormed the palace of Ile Ife to ask Kabiyesi questions concerning the existence of those Oloris in the palace of Ile Ife. Yes, they were like, they are not supposed to be there. Why are they still in the palace? What are they still doing there? That by now they would have, jackpad, jackpad season. I say this season now, jackpad season. Yeah, so they would have jackpad from the palace instead of still being in that palace. So my correct people, that's it though. That's it. So they stormed the palace to know how, what, in fact, waiting happened. They want to ask so many questions. In fact, when you see them, when you look at them, according to the information as it take reaches, that once you look at them, you know that these people have a lot of questions to ask. They have a whole lot of questions to ask Kabiyesi as they stormed the palace of Ile Ife kingdom. So in their own mind, according to information, that they had this in mind, as in to come and do the Olori send off or be sent forth, how they take the speaker. Is it send off? This one na send off. Now you supposed to call those one. So they came to do the Olori send off, to send them off from the palace, to tell them bye bye, we don't want you people again, that we are happy with Olori Naomi, so that by tomorrow or something Queen Naomi will now be permanently settled in the palace. They don't want in a way where Queen Naomi will just be touching, so that they want Queen Naomi to be permanently settled in the palace of Ile Ife. All right, so that was the reason why they stormed the palace, to ask these questions, to look at Kabiyesi somehow, and to know as well if Kabiyesi still understand what he was doing, what he is doing. In fact, they were like, let us know if, because Queen Naomi is coming and going, Kabiyesi will now be like, I've gotten her or so. So that was the reason why they stormed the palace, to know what happened and how it happened and why they are still there. All right. So now they come, they started asking Kabiyesi questions, and we are like, in fact, when they saw the Oloris, I'm sure they must be, shocked. When they saw them, because they will be like, today is 24th, and what are you people still doing in this palace? Does it mean that you people don't have a place again? That's because they know this thing is agreement. And I don't say agreement is agreement. Yes, agreement is agreement. So say as it take be, they were promised that by now the Oloris will not be in the palace again, that Queen Naomi will now be in the palace. And you know how many times, in fact, how long these Oloris, these elders, in fact the entire people of Ile Ife have been waiting for Olori Naomi to come back to the palace permanently. So now when they feel say that by tomorrow everything will be settled, that Kabiyesi will be traveling to Akure to do the needful, to do the final something where they remain for inside the palace. Now they still come inside the palace and they are still seeing Olori or the other Oloris inside the palace. How you take fear? In fact, what do you think say they go do? They no go, they happy now. That was the reason why some of them, with their facial expression, according to information, so they were not happy. Yes, they were not happy. If to say they see way to fight the Oloris in the palace, they for fight the Oloris in the palace. But all these things now, then they give Kabiyesi respect, because let it not be that they came to Kabiyesi's palace and all of a sudden they started fighting. That's the reason why all of them are giving Kabiyesi, that respect where Kabiyesi deserves. Yes, so. But these people, the people of Akure, the people of Ile Ife don't mind me. If I tell you say they are not surprised, know it that I'm lying. They were surprised. So Now, we don't know their next step. As they do already come and these Oloris are still there, we don't know what their next step will be. We don't know what they have in mind because they don't tire. They don't tire. Yes, they don't. In fact, when you say that somebody is tired, they are tired. The Oloris in the palace are super tired. So anything like this where they come inside palace to ask Kabiyesi, I know they blame them. Yes, if they come inside palace to ask Kabiyesi any question concerning why the Oloris are still there, me I no go blame them because it's what they were promised. They were promised that all these Basbos there is not going to last long. That very soon that the Oloris are going to vacate the palace and only our dearest Olori Naomi will be there. So how come we are now getting closer to the end of the year and the Oloris are still there? So if now you waiting you go do, no be to go ask questions, so to know if Kabiyesi still remember waiting they talk. So that is the reason why they came to the palace to do them send off. This one is that if Kabiyesi has forgotten, maybe if Kabiyesi forgot to invite them, let them invite themselves. Let them invite themselves. So let them know that the palace that the palace is not their place, so that they should go, that they should leave the palace. Yes. So my correct people, that's just it. So this information so on top internet now we gather it, and we dey happy say entire Ile Ife people that they are coming out in massive to fight waiting concern this all this brouhaha wey dey now. Yes, let them show concern, let them tell Kabiyesi that they stand gidigba with him, and also it's going to make the Oloris know that the elders and every other person in Ile Ife that they don't tire with the constant basbos and every other thing. Everybody don't tire, so nobody wants to continue with all those brouhaha or something where they go on for inside palace. So everybody at this point now, they all want it done and dusted, so that Queen Naomi will permanently come back to the palace of Ile Ife. So that's it. That is the reason why they stormed though. Some people on the comment section already they talk, say then they put nose into waiting no concern them, that did Kabiyesi call them also. I'm not sure say this one na poke nose. So they want to remind Kabiyesi that see, you don't reach the day where you supposed to send these women out of the palace. What are they still doing in the palace? Or does it mean that you have forgotten, or they don't already manipulate you as we take the year said in the manipulate before? So now where these people don't already do the Oloris in the palace, then go know as well that they are all alone in the palace. Let them know that in that palace that they are all alone. All right. So that's it. So my correct people, what you think about this movement? So where Ile Ife people do already do. What do you think about it? It doesn't mean that they don't already poke nose too much or waiting. Just tell me. Drop it under the comment section. I go see you now for next video. Bye bye. Thank you and God bless you. Merry Christmas. Thank you.